Hey Louis, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good to see you once again.
Nice to see you.
Nice to see you. Well, first of all, welcome and welcome this new album.
Thank you very much. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm really glad, and I know people and your fans are really excited about this release that finally is among us. How do you live the previous moments? How do you manage all the things and feelings that may happen inside you before a release like this?
In the run up to release, yeah, it's like the countdown to Christmas. You just waiting and counting down the days really. And yeah, for now everything's out. That's obviously an amazing feeling. But yeah,
Mm.
in the run up to that, it's definitely a lot of nerves and a lot of time just waiting for release, you know?
You've been working a lot last year, creating this album, promoting, doing concerts, and I was thinking that this thing of traveling, being on tour, and also getting to know each and every time better your audiences all around the world. What influence this has in the creation of new music?
It's probably something that happens more subconsciously, to be honest. You know, you're probably soaking up all the different culture that you do as much traveling as I do, and I feel very lucky to be able to do that. But more specific to me, like those shows have definitely really informed this new record. And in a traditional sense, more just confidence it's given me and how good I feel in myself and how good I feel in the record. And that's thanks to all the good shows that I've had. So yeah, I feel very lucky for that.
Mm. This is your third album, and it clearly shows the evolution. And probably we've been listening to your music from the first album. We really kind of knew what you were aiming with your sound, and this is obviously an evolution. But in what ways do you feel you've grown with this album?
I've taken more risks. I think I've been less closed-minded to like one kind of specific feeling or like sound. Because I think this whole record feels like a bit of a journey, you know, it doesn't stay in the same kind of sound and feeling for too long. It kind of keeps moving, and I really like that. And that was a really fun part about the process, you know. It was constantly making slightly different stuff and pushing the boundaries. That was definitely a really fun part.
Great. I have to talk about this because the reaction, the response from fans was this part of the world. You probably know about that, but you chose a special image for the Palace's cover. So you must be happy with that response, especially here, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. You know, all those are special for me, but um, yeah, especially over there.
Yeah. Yes. Can you make a list of words if you have to choose the words that describe the feelings about or your feelings about this album or this album gives you?
Mhm. I mean, there's an array of different feelings. There's moments like in Lazy Insanity where it feels, I can feel like it feels like content, you know, it's nice, it's warm, it's kind of breezy. Um, but I think over the overarching thing, some of it is kind of reflective, you know, and like especially like the title itself, you know, that's definitely reflecting on how I've got to where I've got. So I'd say a whole array of different emotions, but how I feel about the record is a lot of pride, a lot of pride. I feel
Mm.
really, really good about what we've made.
We have a happy Louis with this album, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely, probably. Uh, what are you hoping to achieve with this album? I mean, in terms of sound, lyrics, and all that an album means.
I wanted to definitely keep it interesting being a fan. I
Mm.
make Faith in the Future Part 2. And even as much as people some of my fans might have wanted that. It's good. Sometimes it's good to have a change, and because of that, I pushed the boundaries and I found different spaces that I probably wouldn't have imagined myself on. There's songs like Imposter or Sunflowers, and those songs are quite different to anything I've done before. So I feel really lucky for kind of embracing the change and taking more risks on the record.
Is there any, I mean, probably the whole album, but any song that you would like to try to test? What is going to be the response in your concerts during the tour from the new ones?
Yeah, there's a couple of ones like songs like Broken Bones or Jump the Gun. I imagine those will be fun live. I think I'll enjoy doing them. I think the fans will enjoy them. But there's always like one or two that kind of catch you off guard that you think, oh, like, maybe this will be okay live, and then people just seem to love it. So you don't really know till you're out there.
So you are really ready for the surprise that is going to happen during the tour, probably.
Yeah, there's always something that catches you off guard. So yeah, I'm intrigued to see what that is.
A few days ago, I have to say this because I think this is very nice. I heard you say during an interview that your son Freddie told you he liked the song Palaces. And I couldn't help but wonder what if that comment played a key role or at least had a strong influence in choosing it as one of the first releases for the album.
Well, it was a cool moment for me because it's the first time he's actually singed out. What I know he does like the other songs, but it's the first time he's specifically kind of singled it out. Um, I think it's more like that's all one of my favorite songs on the record. So that was why it was quite a nice feeling because he's obviously got good taste, like his dad. But that as far as I was concerned, that was always out. I've always loved that song. Obviously, it's the icing on the cake when my son
Mm.
says he also loves it. But I think it says more about, yeah, we obviously just have similar tastes, which is cool.
Okay, great. I have to talk about this because fans really want to know, but I'm not sure, and probably you and your team are working on this, but I hope we probably know that there are touring plans for Latin America. Not yet, probably, but you have a few concerts ahead, just a few. You have a long, long tour coming. And is there a possibility, or could you eventually wrap up in our region?
Absolutely. I mean, I don't know about wrapping up. I don't know where we're gonna. I don't know where we're gonna finish the tour. Let me put it like
Uh,
that. But like, it's inevitable. Like obviously,
mm.
like in more recent times, I've certainly not hidden the fact just how much I absolutely love touring out there. So there's certainly a big hunger for my parts. Yeah, like it's inevitable.
Do you have three wishes for this album and this period and chapter in your career?
Um, I I hope. I mean, obviously, I hope that it's received well, but yeah, I hope people kind of listen to it top to bottom and kind of go on the journey of the record. Um, I hope that the tour shows will be as good as I dream them to be, and the reality of that is they're going to be even better. Um, and yeah, I hope I can create more great memories for my fans, really, both with release and all the fun that comes with that, and same with the tour shows. And yeah, it's gonna be a special couple of years.
That's all about. It's all about it. Having a great moment and creating great memories. That's good. Well, Louis, you always are so nice to us, and you have a great fandom all over the world. And we have great memories with your music, your fans, and all the things that you've said during your career. So we are happy to be as part of this moment too. So thank you for that, and we hope to see you very soon.
Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. Hola, this is Louis Tomlinson. You can listen to my new album, How Did I Get Here, on Radio Disney.